Hello everyone, how you guys doing today? Welcome to Libra TV. Thank you so much for being here. So today's video we are going to talk about Israel Adesanya versus Dricus Du Plessis. Dricus Du Plessis took a victory against Winnaker not that long ago in the UFC 290. He got the victory. He KO'd Winnaker in the third round. Now Du Plessis, he went from 5th position. Now he's the contender for the belt. So guys, Du Plessis versus Israel Adesanya. Israel Adesanya face off with Du Plessis after Du Plessis' victory against Winnaker in the UFC 290. That was a tremendous fight from Du Plessis. He really played the fight well, and Winnaker did well as well in the fight. So Winnaker now has to figure out which fighter he's gonna fight next, but I'm sure Winnaker will fight a top contender for sure. But Israel Adesanya versus Du Plessis will happen sometime this year, or who knows, might happen sometime next year. Israel Adesanya is the current champion in the middleweight division. We know that the style bender is a crazy fighter. He's a striker. He doesn't have that much of a wrestler. But can Israel Adesanya defeat Du Plessis? Can Israel Adesanya destroy Du Plessis? Can he do what no one have done before? Du Plessis came into the UFC in 2020. He haven't lost before. He fought a lot of top contenders. I'm talking about Darren Till. He fought Darren Till and he destroyed Darren Till. He fought Winnaker and destroyed Winnaker. He fought Bronson and destroyed Bronson. Israel Adesanya have fought everyone in the division. He have fought everyone you can think of in the division. He is the guy. He's the guy in the middleweight division that no one can mess with. Israel, the last style bender, he's a crazy fighter. He fought Paulo Costa. He destroyed Paulo Costa. He fought Winnaker. He destroyed Winnaker. Not just once. He destroyed Winnaker twice. So, do Israel has that capability to destroy Du Plessis? Time will tell, but for now, I think the odds are saying that Israel is the favorite in the fight. Israel can beat Du Plessis for sure. I think the odd right now is saying that Israel have minus 330 and Du Plessis has plus 270. Du Plessis is younger, he's 29 years old, and Du Plessis is a second-degree black belt kickboxer. You guys know Israel Adesanya came from a kickboxing background. He is a great kickboxer. He fought Alex Pereira twice in kickboxing. Alex Pereira got a victory, and Alex Pereira fought Israel Adesanya in the UFC and took Israel Adesanya's belt. And Israel Adesanya came back and took his belt back with a knockout. We know Israel Adesanya is a great fighter. We know his styles are good, okay? But there's a lot of things Israel Adesanya doesn't do well. There's a lot of things he does well. There's a lot of things Du Plessis do well, and there's a lot of things Du Plessis don't do well. We know that Du Plessis, so far, is a pressure fighter. He can use his hand well. He's not that much of a good wrestler, but he has a great wrestling background. He can defend any takedown, okay? Like Israel Adesanya can defend any takedown. But Israel Adesanya is a better kickboxer than Du Plessis. Israel Adesanya, during his kickboxing time, he has over 100 kickboxing fights. He's good. He's good. Standing up, he will knock you out for sure. So, looking at this picture here, Du Plessis fighting Tavares, and you see here Du Plessis throwing an overhand, right? That's his arsenal right there. Du Plessis knows how to use his hand well, and he's throwing overhand, and Tavares kind of covering up, and you see Du Plessis like throw a left hook, you know, that is his go-to right there. And you know that Du Plessis, like whenever he's in trouble, he always go for a takedown for some reason. Whenever they get in trouble, they go and grab the leg just to find a way to avoid those punches. So Du Plessis here trying to avoid the takedown. So when you try to avoid the takedown, you see Tavares' hand was locked, right? Then Tavares came in here with a very big overhand right. See what Du Plessis did here? Du Plessis knows that, hey, he's coming with the overhand right. I have to grab the leg as well. See, he went down, he got dropped a little bit, his feet was on the ground, and he went for a takedown. He's trying to defend himself because he know that like he's vulnerable there, right? So he cannot do too much here. So he went for a takedown and he tried to grab Tavares' leg here, and you can see Chavez trying to defend himself here. So this is one thing Du Plessis does well. Like whenever he's in big trouble, like he tried to find a way. He's trying to find a way to get out from it. You know, this is one thing Du Plessis does well. I don't know if he can do that to Israel Adesanya. Okay, we know that Israel Adesanya knows how to use his hand well, but takedown, I don't know, man. Like he has good takedown. Who has better takedown? Is it Israel Adesanya or Du Plessis? I will say Israel Adesanya got a better takedown defense than Du Plessis, because we have seen him fight Jan Blachowicz, we've seen him fight Whittaker, we've seen him fight Kevin Gastelum. The fighters goes on and on. Like he's been defending his belt back to back to back. I cannot see Du Plessis like taking Israel Adesanya down here. So you see Du Plessis, like he's vulnerable, right? So he's not shying away from taking punches. That's one thing I can respect about this guy. He doesn't shy away from taking a lot of punches. He can take damages and still come forward, okay? So you see here, he's down and now he's got up, he rushed, right? He has that power. Whenever he punches, he always go for it. He always swing until he gets something out from it, okay? And he knows how to use his leg well. His hands are always swinging whenever he fights. He's a pressure fighter. You can see here against Darren Till, right? When Darren Till was like going for it, or when he was punching him, you see Darren Till's hand here was up and Du Plessis was bending down, trying to defend himself. You see what he does here? He grabbed the leg as well. That's what he does. Like whenever he's tired or whenever he's vulnerable, you know that Du Plessis gets tired so fast and he breathes from his nose. He had a nose surgery that makes him so hard for him to breathe. That's why he breathes from his nose a lot, like whenever he's fight, because he used tremendous energy when he fights, okay? So Darren Till here was trying to counter. Du Plessis went for the leg. That's what he does. Whenever he's in trouble, he goes for the leg. Darren Till is a great striker. He's a great fighter. He's a great stand-up guy. We know that he doesn't have that wrestling background, but in terms of striking, he is good. You see that Du Plessis and Till fighting, these are two great strikers, okay? But Darren Till is a better striker than Du Plessis. You see what Darren Till was doing when Du Plessis grabbed his leg? So Darren Till, oh, he doesn't know what he's doing here. So Du Plessis grabbed the leg and great takedown defense from Darren Till. So this is one of the things you can see, right? So you see Darren Till on the floor here and he got up. But at the end of the day, Darren Till got choked out by Du Plessis because he was tired. He was tired. Now you can see that Du Plessis got better wrestling than Darren Till. Darren Till wants to keep the fight standing, but Du Plessis wants to grab and, you know, choke him out. So his fight against Brunson, you see that Brunson was taking a lot of advantage over Du Plessis. His right hand there that caught Du Plessis. He caught him, and what Du Plessis does here, he moved back and allowed Brunson to come forward. And Brunson took another punch here. See Du Plessis swing his left hand for a loop, right? And he missed it, man. Like he missed here. So what happens here? So he countered, and you know, you see one thing you can respect about Du Plessis here, he has a great hook. His great hook is good. You know, likewise, Israel Adesanya got a better hook than Du Plessis. So I don't know, man. He's a pressure fighter. You guys saw that. So if he fights Adesanya, what's the strategy? Is he going to wrestle or is he going to use his hands? Adesanya is good, but his wrestling have improved so far. For the past years, his wrestling have improved. Fear those left hand. Those left hand, Adesanya's left hand is a go. Whenever he hits you, you fall, okay? You can see that against Whittaker. When he fought Whittaker, he hits Whittaker and Whittaker went down, okay? That's Adesanya for you. And he has great hook as well. And his wrestling technique is not that good, as I said before, but he got good wrestling defense. You see Whittaker trying to take him down, trying to take his leg down, and Adesanya, his hand was up and he knows that Whittaker is coming. He fully knows that he's coming. What did he do here? He trying to defend himself. He raised his hand up and you see his left hand there, and Whittaker grabbed his left leg and he went into like a 45-degree angle there and tried to defend himself there. This is Adesanya for you. He is a good fighter. He knows how to defend himself in the vulnerable positions here. Adesanya used his hook a lot against Paulo Costa. When he dropped Paulo Costa and knocked him out, he used it against Whittaker. So he's a good fighter, man. Like, standing up, I can see Adesanya knocking Du Plessis out because Du Plessis doesn't have a defense. He doesn't have that technicality in order to survive a striking like Israel Adesanya, because he's in another level, like in terms of striking. We know that Du Plessis is a good striker, we know that, but he's not that clinical, let me put it that way. So will Adesanya come out victorious in this fight? I think Adesanya can come out victorious in this fight if he times his striking well, and if Du Plessis wins this fight, it will be a choked out. It will be, you know, a ground and pound. If he takes Israel Adesanya down and ground and pound him, yeah, he can get that victory. But in terms of standing up, I think Israel Adesanya can really knock Du Plessis out. But on the ground, I can see Du Plessis doing a lot of damages, but nevertheless, Israel Adesanya got good takedown defense, so it will take him a long way. The only way Israel Adesanya can lose this fight if he gets tired. If he gets extremely tired, he can't even do too much, or if he gets beat up so bad, then yes, Du Plessis can capitalize on it and choke him out. So guys, this is it, man. Please like this video, please subscribe to Libra TV. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.